Matt. Let's start it off with Matt.
Matt on a Saturday, his name was Matt.
Do run, 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 do run, run. Yeah, he was cool, he was really all that. Do run, 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 do run, run, do.
But he didn't like school.
But Matt, he was no fool. And so he got a job. That was cool.
Do run, 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 do run, run.
All right. Who we got in the back booth over there? Our 80-year-old. Verna.
Met her in a booth and her name was Verna. Do run, 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 do run, run.
She was so hot, man, she was Verna.
Do run, run, do.
Hey, look at that girl go. And she stole the show.
That she already knows.
Do run, 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 do run, run.
All right, we got another birthday over there, Sarah Lynn.
Met her on a Saturday, her name was Sarah Lynn.
Do run, 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 do run, run.
Wish I could say something, but nothing rhymes with Sarah Lynn.
Do run, 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 do.
Yeah, I love her so.
And she already knows.
And just like that, she would go.
Now, we've got a 32nd anniversary couple in the back. We got Ellen and Bob.
Celebrating the anniversary, the name was Ellen and Bob.
Do run, 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 do run, run.
He supported her with a nighttime job.
Do run, 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 do run, run, do.
She said, go find another one.
And we want to have another son.
And he said, that won't be any fun.
Do run, 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 do run, run. Do run, 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 do run, run.
All right, then. That's just wonderful. So I want to thank all of you for coming here to the meeting of the Chanhassen High School PTA. Yes, we kind of left some business unfinished last month, and we really need to take care of this now because we've got a problem here at this school. We got a terrible problem, and I don't think it's ever been faced by any other school in the world. And that problem, of course, is what?
Lack of decorations at prom.
What did I hear over here? What was that? Giant monkeys. Giant monkeys! We have got giant monkeys infesting our school. You can't open a locker without getting smacked in the face by a chimpanzee. My gosh, we've got orangutans in the locker rooms, we've got gibbons in the lunchroom. And we've got to start doing something about it. Now, does anyone have anything to say about this terrible stuff? Yes, you, sir.
Yes, my name is Bob Johnson,
Hi,
and my
Bob.
son Bobby is terrified. Bobby, stand up.
Oh, stand up, Bobby.
Bobby is terrified. Every time he sees a monkey, he does this one word, and he won't shut up with this one word. Say your one word, Bobby.
Help.
That is right. Bobby won't stop sitting. Then he does this little weird dance. Do your weird dance, Bobby. See? And only because they antagonize the monkeys. The monkeys must go. The monkeys must go. The monkeys must go. The monkeys must go.
Thank you, Bobby. Sir, you're standing up there. Did you want to say?
Sarah Lynn, one name.
Hi, Sarah.
I am with the Worldwide Welcome of Animals Act.
Yes, which is...
Yes, and we are the ones who integrated the monkeys. I'm here with my crew.
Oh, hi. Good to see you.
We just returned from our hunt on Africa to find some nice giant monkeys to put in your schools. And a little appreciation would be nice.
I don't remember ever asking for the monkeys. Do you? Yes.
It may not be well known, but there is a fairly large community of part monkey in Chanhassen. I represent the part monkey community of Chanhassen.
Oh.
I'm half monkey on my mother's side, and these two they're each quarter monkey. And we've integrated quite well, yeah. I mean, we knuckle
Next time
drag,
you go,
but we
you're
can
going to want to
read.
get married. All right, what?
I'm just saying, it's a little harder than you think. Get rid of monkeys, are you going to get rid of us? Are you going to get rid of me?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay, I'm one man.
Well, evidently, the
Or
monkeys
Mankey.
appear to be here to stay. I mean, does anyone else have anything to
Say
say
the
about it? Yes,
Mankey.
you, sir. over there.
Mankey!
Yes, I'm superintendent of Chanhassen Schools, Superintendent Clampdown, and I just want to say,
Yes.
I know for a fact that Superintendent Clampdown is 1/16th Mankey.
Is that true?
Yes.
maybe it is.
There it is!
Well, I just want to say that I think we need more deodorant in school. Get my father off the screen, will you? I can't believe he did that.
That list is actually available in the library.
Look, I think mingling with monkeys is okay as long as we have enough deodorant, all right? So don't worry about the monkey mixing, okay?
But the
Please.
co-mingling of monkeys can't be healthy, can it?
Of course it can, and they will be attending prom this year.
As long as they have Would you take my son off the screen? What are you doing?
It's the boys' example of a Mankey.
Mankey!
Mankey.
Mankey!
I think we found an acceptable group of monkeys, haven't we?
Definitely, yeah.
Yes, we found an acceptable group, and man is the key. You know,
And I will tell you this, that Mankeys, we're civilized. We throw our poop, or we throw it in the toilet.
I
So
don't think
it's,
Bobby is going to buy any of this stuff at all. Do you think
Bobby,
so?
stand up and answer the man, Bobby! Stand up, Bobby! Answer him, Bobby!
Well, I think
free
we're-
Mankey! Free Mankey! Free Mankey! Free Mankey!
Okay, I think we're just going to have to adjourn to the lunchroom for refreshments. Everyone to the gym for vodka and lemon bars. Good night. All right. Well, I tell you what, they are so close to the front of the stage. How about if we bring up our 4th anniversary couple? Bring them up, make it easy. There we go. Dan and your lovely wife, Amy. Dan and Amy, have a seat. All right, so it's been 4 long, stressful years. And now how long have you known each other?
12 years.
12 years. Okay, where did you first meet Dan?
At the Taste of Minnesota.
Okay, did you just bump into him? Was it a setup city? Was he slinging hot dogs? What was he doing?
We actually met online, and that was our first real initial date.
Oh. One of those. All right, so you met online and you said, let's hook up at Taste of Minnesota. So that was actually your first date, was your first meeting.
Yes, it was.
So you set up your own blind date.
Yes, I did.
You're my hero, you know that. Okay, and so what was it about Amy that really attracted you?
I would say her sense of humor initially. I think we just kind of hit it off, you know, and she made me laugh, and that was what I enjoyed about her first.
And then 2 weeks later, you noticed she was cute.
That's right.
Okay. All right, so he noticed your lovely sense of humor first. And what did you first notice about Dan?
How intelligent he was.
Ooh. Everybody all together. All right. So who was playing at Taste of Minnesota when you were there? Must have been a good date.
Yeah. Well, it was just more walking around and enjoying the whole festivities.
Just
We didn't
walking
have-
around.
Well, I mean, kind of, yeah. It wasn't big goal for a specific thing. You know, it was very exciting.
Way to go, Big Spender. Okay, so tell you what. Because you're having such a hard Fleetwood Mac. Okay, they'll never be that. But since you are having such a hard time remembering your first date, we're going to recreate it here for you. And as a favor to you, we're going to give you the chance to have do-overs. Dan, if Carl says anything that you don't like or anything you disagree with, just hit the bell once. Okay, let's hear you do it. Bingo. And Amy, if Heather says anything that you want to have a do-over on, hit the bell. All right. So don't be afraid to hit those bells. We take you back to Dan and Amy's first date at the Taste of Minnesota.
Dan? Dan?
Amy.
Oh, Dan! Dan?
Yeah, Amy. You're funnier than I expected. Okay, you're prettier than I expected. I I'll still be funny.
You look nothing like your picture. You look exactly the same.
That was my DMV photo. It's the worst one I could find. Yeah. Anyway, this is. I'll pay the admission fee. Come on in. On me. It's free, I know, but you know it's nice.
Smart.
I'll buy your first drink.
Even smarter. I'll have a wine.
And I'll have beer. Got a problem with that?
Oh, great.
Wow.
Yep.
No, thank you. Anyway, so we got Fleetwood Mac is playing Taste of Minnesota? Oh.
No, they're not. We were just gonna walk
Fleetwood
around.
Mac.
Mr.
You know Matt Fleetwood, he writes it backwards.
Yeah.
He's not that good, actually.
Yeah. I like boats.
Go to the river, check out the boats.
Okay.
You're funny. I mean,
That is offensive.
I mean, you can make me laugh.
I'm hot. Okay. I should have realized is that I am sexy.
Give me a couple weeks.
Not so smart, mister. Not so smart.
Look, I talk about your soul first because I care more about you. You're super hot.
All right, thank you, Dan and Amy, for helping us out. Happy anniversary. All right. Well, we here at Stevie Ray's are huge fans of one Jeff Foxworthy. And if you've seen him, you're familiar with his signature bit, you might be a redneck. One of them goes, if your wife's hairdo has ever been in danger of being destroyed by a ceiling fan, you might be a redneck. Only $1 million. Okay. So, we think rednecks are a little too easy to pick on. So we want you to fill that blank with something else for us. We're going to turn this into a contest. Let's split this down the middle. Matt, you want to judge this thing?
Absolutely.
You want to break any ties over there for us, Grant?
Yeah.
Sweet. All right. So let's start off. You might be a what? Ranger. A ranger. If your biggest problem is bears stealing picnic baskets, you're all way too young for that cartoon.
If you can shoot anything anywhere, you might
If and you're the only one allowed in the national park after dark.
If Chuck Norris is your god,
If President George W. Bush used to own you. Not be a Texas Ranger.
If Nolan Ryan is your boss.
what are you gonna give it to, Matt?
Yeah!
All right. We are up 1-0. Give us another one. You might be a cheesehead. You might be a cheesehead.
Oh.
If every day you have 16 beers and then you leave the breakfast table.
If on hot summer nights, your head melts. That will probably get greasy too.
Wow, that went in a hurry. Give us another one. You might be a politician.
Oh. This could get nasty.
If and you did not have sexual relations.
politician.
If you were fired from your job selling snake oil for being too dishonest, you might be a politician.
If you're the decider.
You think the only reason you won the war is because of your strategery.
Call it, Matt. Yeah! All right. Give us another one. You might be a
Unicyclist.
unicyclist.
And you thought to yourself, hey, I don't need another wheel.
If you decided early on you never needed to have sex.
If you like to drink, but you don't need bars.
If you really asked for a bike and your parents were poor. Threw myself under the bus for that one. Okay, you might be a lawyer. You might be a what? Lawyer. You might be a ginger.
If you were the hottest one out of the Spice Girls.
If you think Mary Ann is a dog.
If you got severely sunburned watching The English Patient.
If you were good at cleaning out people's intestines.
If you had to wear sunscreen while trick-or-treating. Alright, this one's for honor. You might be a lawyer. You might be a lawyer.
Getting into heaven never crossed your mind.
Yes, that was brilliant. All right, leave me Rex, leave me Brett. We are going to need a couple of people to help us out here. Tell you what, how about if we have Albert Lee come on up here? Thanks for being here, Sir Phil. It's nice to see you. You're going to work with our good friend Rex. And let's see, who do we want to throw the bus? Throw under the bus over here. Matt, you seem like you're willing to do this. Come on up, Matt. You knew this was going to happen. You actually didn't do it. Matt, you're going to work with Brett here. In this next scene, Rex and Brent are going to be statues. But they can see, they can hear, they can talk, they can think. But everything else they are going to need help with from our friends from off stage. For instance, Phil, if Rex needs to take a drink, you're going to have to stick that arm out there. You're going to have to grab that drink. You're going to have to pull it back. You're going to have to take a drink, pull the head back. You got a lot of work to do, my friend. Or for instance, Matt, if you want Brent to walk across the stage, you better move those legs like that for him. Oh, look, he needs to pick that up. Bend him over, reach down, grab it, bring it back up. Have fun with this man. Okay. Oddly enough, Rex and Brett are going to be doing something that requires a lot of activity. They're going to be building or repairing something. What would that be?
A unicycle.
Oh, we've been down that road. What did I hear? They're building, is that you, Verna? Okay, we're building an outhouse. Go ahead.
Thanks for helping me, Bob.
Hey, no problem, Steve.
Just, have a bathroom in your house. Well, look what I found.
What is it?
Now I can look at you. This is sit outhouse.
I'm gonna keep bending over for a while. I'm gonna dig with my hands, I guess. Sound like doing it the hard way.
I don't understand why we're digging a hole for an outhouse, but here goes.
That's where everything's gonna go when we're done with it. I don't know what the heck I'm doing.
I just keep moving the dirt in the same place.
Apparently I'm a teapot and here's my spine. Let me get that shovel. It's all right. I need a bigger shovel. There we go.
I already got the hole done.
Guess you don't need this little shovel no more. I'll take it to the beach with us later. All right. Now
I'm just
we.
holding on to mine in case something comes out of that hole.
I'm too busy holding up my side. Oh, okay.
I think I'll put this shovel down now.
You can put it down.
All right.
I'm gonna get some wood for the side.
Yeah. I'm gonna get my hammer out of my tool belt.
It's kind of weird how this wood just appears in my hand. Usually I bend over and pick it up. It's just floating over here.
I just started hammering even though there's no
Oh
wood
no!
there.
Hey! Here, let me give you some wood. Hey, how you doing? You're hammering wood into my hand. You should be hammering into the ground.
Pry that nail out of your hand.
Ow!
Put it in your hand.
All right. You know what? We're actually running a little bit ahead of schedule here. So we here at Stevie Ray's, as you can tell from our love of Jeff Foxworthy, also love a good joke. And one of the classic jokes starts: a guy walks into a bar. Well, we think that's underachieving. We like it better when 185 guys walk into a bar. But you are going to tell us who these 185 people are. What are they? What do they have in common? And the joke will go: 185 blanks walk into a bar. Bartender says, "Hey, we don't serve blanks here." 185 blanks said, punchline. You fill in the blank. So, what blank? 185 what?
Midgets. Cola.
185 midgets.
185 midgets walk into a bar. The bartender said, "I'm sorry, we don't serve midgets here." And the 185 midgets said, "We just came in for a short."
185 midgets walk into a bar. Bartender says, "Hey, we don't serve midgets here." 185 midgets said, "We prefer little people." All right, give us another one. 185.
Martians.
What was that? Oh, wait a minute. I heard something in the back there. Or maybe not. Over here, Martians. Go ahead.
185 Martians walk into a bar. The bartender said, "I'm sorry, we don't serve Martians." And the 185 Martians said, "Wow, that's foreign."
185 Martians walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "We don't serve Martians here. We don't even have a day for you guys yet." And the Martian said, "Well, you need a Martian day. Plan it."
185 Martians walk into a bar. Bartender says we don't serve Martians here, and the Martians say, "I'm just waiting for my antenna to come in."
185 Martians walk into a bar. Bartender says, "Hey, we don't serve Martians." And 185 Martians said, "UFO!"
185 Martians walk into a bar. Bartender says, "Hey, we don't serve Martians here." And 185 Martians say, "Oh, you read me."
All right, give us another one. 185.
Ninjas.
What was that?
Ninjas.
185 ninjas.
Nice. Nice.
185 ninjas walk into a bar, and the bartender's giving you a song.
Ninjas walked into a bar, and the bartender says, "We don't serve ninjas." And the ninja said, "Oh, come on. We want some whiskey, some rye."
That was actually worth waiting for. 185 what? 185 plumbers. 185 plumbers walked into a bar. Bartender says, "Hey, we don't serve plumbers." 185 plumbers said, "What kind of crack is that?"
185 plumbers walk into a bar. The bartender said, "I'm sorry, we don't serve serve plumbers. And the 185 plumbers said, we just came in to take a leak.
185 plumbers walk into this bar, and the bartender says, we don't serve plumbers. And the plumber said, you're refusing us? Check out these pipes.
For God's sakes, give us another one. 185 priests.
185 priests walk into a bar. The bartender said, I'm sorry, we don't serve priests here. And the 185 priests said, you are not my father.
185 priests walk into a bar. Bartender says we don't serve priests here. The priest say kneel. Bartender says, now get out of here!
185 priests walk into this bar, and the bartender says, we don't serve priests. And the priest said, that's fine, it smells in here. To you.
185 priests walk into a bar. Bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve priests here. And 185 priests say, hey, don't get cross with us.
Oh, we need to cleanse the palate. 185 what?
Math professors.
185 math professors.
185 math professors walk into a bar. The bartender said, I'm sorry, we don't serve math professors. And the 185 math professors, something doesn't add up.
185 math professors walked into a bar. Bartender says, hey, we don't serve math professors. 185 math professors said, we didn't want to drink, we just wanted some pie. Alrighty, tell you what, I'm going to call an audible. It has been a while since I have seen a really good movie, and we've got about a minute to spare to give you a great movie. What is one of your favorite movies that all of us would know? Grease, The Wizard of Oz. What else?
Dr. Zhivago.
Fargo, Dr. Zhivago. That ain't happening. Titanic, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Anybody?
Dallas.
No, we tried that before. It didn't work out. So, what are we seeing? Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, Titanic, Wizard of Oz. We're gonna leave it up to you. We're going to do Grease. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got a minute to show you Grease.
Will I ever see you again?
I don't know, Sandy. Just look for me. Bye. I'll see you next summer. Bye, Sandy.
So who was that girl you were dating this summer?
Oh, she was some groovy chick, you know, this stuff.
Sing a song about it.
Grease lightning, go, grease lightning, grease lightning, go, grease lightning.
Tell me more, cause he sounds like a trap.
Tell me more, something, something.
Sandy! What are you doing here?
I thought I'd never see you again.
I'm an old chick.
Hey, what?
Hey kids, it's time for big dance contest.
Sandy, you good dancer? I don't know what I'm doing.
Why are you dancing with Cha-Cha?
I don't know, Cha-Cha.
Hey, Cha-Cha.
Tell me about it, stud.
I'm electrified.
Cha-Cha, hate you.
You're the one.
Kaniki, I'm not pregnant anymore. A minute, 15 seconds. Unacceptable. I said I wanted this.